Bell.
Back at the Hilltop Oval, where tonight the Yonkers Trot, first jewel in trotting's Triple Crown, will go postward for a purse of nearly $425,000. On the surface, it may appear that we'll be seeing a rematch of last week's Dexter Cup confrontation between two of the leading sophomore trotters in the sport today, Royal Troubadour and Cheyenne Spur. Now, Cheyenne Spur is the leading contender in the first division, while Royal Troubadour is the solid choice in the second. But first, they both have to make it into the final. This week, however, there's a strong host of contenders and some new faces, and it should be a very interesting matchup as we'll see the likes of King of the Sea, Embassy Lobell, Pastel, and Incredible DJ. In the first elimination, Cheyenne Spur was unquestionably the horse to beat. But in last week's Dexter Cup, he came up short to Royal Troubadour, who left little doubt that he was the best on that night. Despite the defeat, Cheyenne Spur's trainer-driver Dick Stillings said his colt came out of the Dexter in good shape.
Cheyenne Spur came out real good. He trained back real good. He was raring and kicking the next morning, but he just got tired that night, and that, like you say, the best horse win that night. I give a lot of credit to Royal Troubadour. That was a big mile for this racetrack last week, 58-3.
With the pole position here, Cheyenne Spur and Dick Stillings will likely play Catch Me If You Can. But joining the fray this week are the speedy Embassy Lobell and Pastel.
They're off. Cheyenne Spur on the inside, tries for the lead. Devons Gait towards the outside second. Grundys Rambo goes off stride. Pastel the outside third, with Halibut fourth. Embassy Lobell fifth. Around the turn down the backstretch. Cheyenne Spur in front by 2.5 lengths. Devons Gait second. Pastel's dropped in third. Halibut fourth. 3 lengths back to Embassy Lobell fifth. The Devil sixth. Gap of 3.5 lengths. Sambuca Lobell seventh. And far back to Grundys Rambo off stride eighth. Quarter time is 29-1. At the paddock turn the first time. Cheyenne Spur in front by 4 lengths. Devons Gait second. Gap of 3 lengths. Pastel third. 2.5 lengths back to Halibut fourth. Embassy Lobell up on the outside fifth. The Devil sixth. Gap of 4 lengths. Sambuca Lobell seventh. As they come out the stands the first time, Cheyenne Spur shows away by 5 lengths. Devons Gait second. Pastel on the rail third. Halibut moving on the outside fourth. Embassy Lobell right with him fifth. The Devil sixth. Half-time is 59 seconds flat. Around the clubhouse turn the final time. Cheyenne Spur shows away by 3.5 lengths, with Devons Gait second. Halibut the outside third. Pastel on the rail fourth. Embassy Lobell alongside fifth. The Devil sixth. Sambuca Lobell seventh. Down the backstretch, Cheyenne Spur in front by 3 lengths. Halibut the outside second. That's Devons Gait off stride. Approaching the 3/4 pole. Cheyenne Spur leads by 2.5 lengths. Halibut second. Embassy Lobell third. Pastel fourth. 3/4, 129-2. Around the far turn, Cheyenne Spur in front by 3 lengths. Halibut now goes off stride. Cheyenne Spur by 4 lengths. Embassy Lobell second. The Devil moving on the outside third. Pastel fourth. They approach the head of the stretch. Cheyenne Spur goes away by 4 lengths. Embassy Lobell second. The Devil third. Through the stretch, Cheyenne Spur in front by 4. Embassy Lobell second. Cheyenne Spur in front.
Cheyenne Spur had an easy go of it despite a speedy 158.3 mile, besting Embassy Lobell, the Devil, and 4th place finisher Pastel. And now that foursome has earned the right to go at it again, gaining a berth in the Yonkers Trot final.
Well, as you know, this is a 2-heat race, and coming back for the second heat, some of these horses tend to act a little bit different. If I can control the race like I did just then, it'll be tough for somebody to get around him. If I have to get roughed up a little bit, then it might be a different story. So hopefully I draw good, and outcome will be the same.
In the second elimination, the heavily favored Royal Troubadour and driver Carl Allen, victorious in last week's Dexter Cup, are ready for tonight's challenge, and none the worse for last week's wear. Maybe even better.
Well, I think he'd be a little sharper tonight. You know, he needed a race, and although he's always been a horse that would kind of keep himself ready, and we've never had to worry about having a race a week before. But I think with the 2 heats tonight, the race last week certainly helped him, and I look for him to be a little better tonight than he was last week.
Not having to face his nemesis quite yet, Royal Troubadour's strongest foes in heat number 2 appeared to be Incredible DJ, King of the Sea, and Keller Lobell.
They're off. Royal Troubadour goes off stride. King of the Sea tries for the lead. Keller Lobell on the inside second. Jacques Kosmos towards the inside third. Brother Olver fourth. Clarendon fifth. Incredible DJ the outside sixth, with Gypsy Thief seventh. Around the turn down the backstretch, King of the Sea on the outside, Keller Lobell on the inside, head and head for the lead. Approaching the 1/4 pole, King of the Sea now gets the lead by 3 parts of length. Keller Lobell second. Incredible DJ rushing up on the outside third. Jacques Cosmos fourth. Quarter time is 28-4. The paddock turn the first time. King of the Sea leads by 3 parts of a length. Incredible DJ alongside second to challenge. Gap of 2 lengths. Keller Lobell third. Jacques Cosmos fourth. Brother Olver now goes off stride. Gap of 5 lengths. Clarendon fifth. As they come by the stands the first time, King of the Sea on the inside, Incredible DJ on the outside, head and head for the lead. 4 lengths back to Keller Lobell, third, with Jacques Cosmos fourth. Half-time is 57-4. Around the clubhouse turn the final time, Incredible DJ on the outside, King of the Sea on the inside, head and head for the lead. 5 lengths back to Keller Lobell, third, Jacques Cosmos fourth. Royal Troubadour on the outside, fifth. Clarendon on the rail, 6th. Gypsy Thief, 7th. Down the back stretch, King of the Sea still in front by a length. Incredible DJ, 2nd. Jacques Cosmos the outside, 3rd. A gap of 2 lengths. Royal Troubadour the outside, 4th. Keller Lobell on the rail, 5th. Gypsy Thief alongside, 6th. 3/4, 128-4. Around the far turn, King of the Sea still in front by a length and a half. Incredible DJ the outside, 2nd. Jacques Cosmos on the rail, 3rd. 3.5 lengths back to Royal Troubadour, 4th. Gypsy Thief, 5th. They approach to head the stretch. King of the Sea in front by a length and a half. Jacques Cosmos, 2nd. Incredible DJ and Royal Troubadour. Through the stretch, King of the Sea leads by a length and a half. Jacques Cosmos, 2nd. King of the Sea and Jacques Cosmos. King of the Sea in front.
In the second elimination, it was a game King of the Sea and Hall of Fame driver Stanley Dancer. But disaster nearly struck as the heavily favored Royal Troubadour went on a break going for the early lead and was quickly in a trailing position. But Carl Allen patiently guided his charge to a spot in the final, along with heat winner King of the Sea, Jacques Cosmos, and Incredible DJ. When we come back to Yonkers Raceway, we'll have the 1990 Yonkers Trot. Back at Yonkers Raceway for the final of the Yonkers Trot. King of the Sea is at the rail. Cheyenne Spur the 2-post. Embassy Lobell is 3. Jacques Cosmos 4. Royal Troubadour in post 5. The Devil is 6. Pastel 7. And Incredible DJ 8. The field is set, and indeed it includes 2 of the sport's leading sophomores, Cheyenne Spur and Royal Troubadour. A repeat of last week's Dexter Cup? It's time to find out.
And they're off. Cheyenne Spur goes off stride. King of the Sea on the inside tries for the lead. Royal Troubadour towards the outside. 2nd, Embassy Lobell. 3rd, Jacques Cosmo. 4th, the Devil 5th. Pastel 6th. Incredible DJ the outside 7th. Around the turn down the backstretch. Royal Troubadour has cleared the field by 4 lengths. King of the Sea 2nd. 4 more lengths back to Embassy Lobell. 3rd, gap of 3 lengths. Jacques Cosmo 4th. 3.5 lengths back to the Devil 5th. Pastel 6th. Cheyenne Spur the outside 7th. Incredible DJ's 8th. Quarter time is 29-1. At the paddock turn the first time, Royal Troubadour maintains a length and a half advantage. King of the Sea 2nd. 3 lengths back to Embassy Lobell 3rd. Gap of 2 lengths. Jacques Cosmo 4th. Cheyenne Spur moving on the outside 5th. The Devil on the rail 6th. Pastel 7th. As they come by the stands the first time, Royal Troubadour in front now by 3 lengths. King of the Sea 2nd, 3 lengths back to Embassy Lobell 3rd. Cheyenne Spur alongside 4th. Jacques Cosmo on the rail 5th. Half-time is 59-3. Around the clubhouse turn the final time. Royal Troubadour in front by a length and a half. King of the Sea 2nd. Cheyenne Spur alongside 3rd. Embassy Lobell 4th. 2 lengths back to Jacques Cosmo 5th. The Devil on the rail 6th. Pastel alongside 7th. Incredible DJ's 8th. Down the back stretch, Royal Troubadour in front by a half length. Cheyenne Spur alongside 2nd. King of the Sea on the rail 3rd. Embassy Lobell with a cover on the outside 4th. Jacques Cosmo moves up on the inside 5th. 3/4, 129-3. Around the far turn, Royal Troubadour maintaining a length advantage. Cheyenne Spur the outside 2nd. King of the Sea hunts racing along the rail 3rd. There goes Embassy Lobell, 3 wide on the outside 4th. Jacques Cosmo 5th. They approach the head of the stretch. Royal Troubadour by a length and a half. King of the Sea moves to the outside. 2nd, Embassy Lobell far outside 3rd. And Jacques Cosmo through the stretch. Royal Troubadour by a length and a half. King of the Sea 2nd. And Embassy Lobell. Royal Troubadour in front.
In certain respects, the Yonkers Trot final was a replay of the Dexter Cup. Royal Troubadour went right to the front and took it gate to wire. And for the winner, it's on to the second jewel of trotting's Triple Crown.
Well, we'll move him to a farm up in Goshen from the Meadowlands now, and we'll freshen him up there for a week, and then we'll bring him back in the Meadowlands about a week from Monday or Tuesday, and then we'll start prepping him for the Hamiltonian, and we will miss the Beacon course. We had our sights set early in the year on coming here and trying to win this race, and the good Lord let us win that. So now we'll concentrate now on the Hamiltonian.
Well, with Cheyenne Spur making a costly break at the start in the final of tonight's Yonkers Trot, the battle we witnessed last week in the Dexter Cup never really did materialize. Cheyenne Spur, however, did make a valiant attempt in his effort to come back, and at one point actually closed in on the pace-setting Royal Troubadour. But the early mishap took its toll on Cheyenne Spur, while Royal Troubadour took the race, the trophy, and the first leg of Trotting's Triple Crown. At Yonkers Raceway for Harness Racing 90, I'm Gary Seibel.
Winning the Yonkers Trot is a major accomplishment, but in addition to the prestige and the purse money, the victory produces pressure.